Jeff Cowan here. Thanks for watching and listening. Boy, I do not like to put down my competition, and I certainly do not like accusing the manufacturers of doing anything wrong. But there's some bad advice being given to service advisors, and you need to know what it is. As you know, I'm constantly and consistently out and about presenting workshops, sales meetings, and keynote addresses all over the country. Now, in doing these, I find myself constantly in front of service advisors and service managers. And over the past 12 months, I've been increasingly hearing how in some manufacturer meetings and meetings presented by other trainers and consultants that they are recommending you ask for permission to walk around a customer's vehicle at the initial check-in. What? Are you kidding me? This advice has got bad news written all over it, and here's why. Number one, if you ask a customer if you can walk around their vehicle at the initial write-up, what do you think they're most likely to say? No, that's what. Now, how do I know this? Because I've actually been on hundreds of service drives and seen this happen countless times. True professional salespeople know that if you are in control of the sale and your customer, you can tell the customer to do anything, and they are highly likely to do it and do it with an upbeat attitude. 2, if you ask for permission and the customer declines, how are you going to show them the possible body damage that may exist on their vehicle? 3, if you ask for the customer's permission to walk around their vehicle and they say no, how can you prove to the customer that bad tires, fluids, hoses, belts, batteries, windshield wipers, and many other items they may need actually need to be done? There is no better way to prove to a customer that a service or repair needs to be done than when they see it for themselves. 4, how can you show them all the things that are great on their vehicle if you do not walk around it? 5, how does the customer know what bad looks like if they don't know what good looks like? Unless you walk around their vehicle, they won't. Now, 6, how are you able to show your customers what it's like to do business with a dealership if you allow them to take control and dictate what is and what is not done at the initial check-in? Now, I could go on and on here, but I think you get the point. Think of it this way. How many people do you think would take off their clothes at the doctor's office prior to an examination if they were asked if they wanted to? None. That is why doctors don't ask, but they simply say, what you need to do next is take off your clothing, put on this robe, and sit on the end of the examination table. Why do they do it that way? Because they know that people will do just that, and when they do, it allows the doctors to do their job. Just like walking around every customer's vehicle allows you to do your job. Now, what we're talking about here is the core to every retail sales job there is. It is the demonstration. Just like you try on the shoes, try on the clothes, sit in the chair, test drive the car, and on, our demonstration is the walk around. Asking the customer for permission to walk around their vehicle will keep you from getting the high customer retention, survey scores, and sales you work so hard to get. Now take my advice, and this is good advice. The next time someone tells you to ask for your customer's permission to walk around their vehicle, you take control, get up and leave the meeting because you're clearly in a meeting that is being run by someone that does not understand the profession of selling, and especially retail selling. Hey, Jeff Cowan here. Thanks for watching and listening. Right, wrong, or indifferent, that's the way I see selling from my perspective.